doing some more aero, lips, whatever you want to call them. Today I'm doing the front bumper. So if you've seen my previous videos, one of them I did the side skirts. So doing the same like method, I'm just going to sit here with this piece of plexiglass, and I want to find a way to raise it up to where it's like sitting on the against the bottom of the bumper. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna probably trace I don't know if I'm gonna trace the bumper itself necessarily, but I'm gonna make like one of the Charger style like lips. They have the pieces that come off the sides and curve around the front of the bumper, and then they kind of like sink back in towards the middle of the bumper, and then they're flush for a little bit and then come back out. Something kind of like that, if you know what I'm trying to say. But if not, you'll see obviously once I get this done. So I'm gonna start by tracing it out and then cutting it and figuring out how to mount it. So that's what we got going on today. I think I want this to stick out about right here. You can see it kind of follows the bumper line. I want it to be flush and then kind of curve, not out that far, but just kind of curve with the bumper. And I think I want it to stop, I don't know, I think I might be just going off of this line right here. Stop right here, like kind of come out like almost like a fang or something, and kind of curve back in a little bit, and then follow flush or like even with the bumper, and then come back out with another fang and then go back around. So I'm gonna mess with the shape of that and see if I can get it looking the way I want before I cut it. Just so you guys can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. Obviously this is like a rough line that I drew, but this is what I'm thinking right here, about an inch off of the bumper in the middle here, and then this is gonna be like a separate piece because obviously I don't have a big enough piece to make it all one. So this part coming out from about 1.5 inches there, and then following and gradually bringing it out to like 2.5 inches, and then cutting back a little bit, and then being flush, and then obviously it'll be like that over on the other side. So I'm not sure how that'll look. I think just standing back from this view right here, looking at it, it looks kind of cool. So I think if I did that and wrapped it like maybe like with carbon fiber wrap, or even just paint it black, I think it would look pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that piece out and just put it up on the car underneath the bumper like that, and see what it looks like without all the excess stuff and the rough lines, and we'll see what that looks like. Alright, first side cut out so you get a better idea. I know it's kind of hard to see. Here, let me flip the light on, that might help. Yeah, you can see a little better there. So obviously gonna mimic that on the other side, and then I think once I have this little about an inch lip here, I think that'll be pretty good. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and cut the rest of them. You guys don't need to see me cutting, I guess, it's kind of boring. So what I think I'm gonna do is use these little self-tapping screws here. I can't find them, but I think I'm gonna do self-tapping screws, as well as some 3M tape, like I did my rear ones. I don't even know if I posted a video of the rear ones yet or not, but by the time you guys see this, it'll probably be on there. Of course, I can't find them right now, but I think I'm gonna do double-sided 3M tape and then self-tapping screws, just so I know it's not going anywhere, because my bumper drags quite a bit going in and out of places, so I'll need that to be super secure. So once I get to the mounting process, I'll let you guys know. Alright, excuse the janky setup. I'm just trying to fit it on there. So you can kind of see now in full what I'm talking about here. It's really hard to see, I know, sorry. But there you go, that's a pretty good view right there. So it kind of, you know, comes out, little fangs right there, and then sets back in, and then follows the bumper real nice, and then comes back out. So hopefully that'll stay pretty well. I really like the way it looks. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna work, but I really do like it. So I'm probably just gonna jack the car up and try and mount it, and yeah, just get it looking right. Hopefully, I think I'm gonna wrap it with these. So I've got some scrap pieces here for. Hopefully, I'll be able to get some of it done, and then I've got a roll here, and I think it's like 15 feet. So yeah. Hopefully next time I film it'll be mounted, and then I'll probably take it back off and wrap it, so stay tuned again. Alright, these are those self-tapping screws I was talking about. So I have one drilled on each side and then one in the middle here. So I'm gonna measure out the distance that it needs to go, or that I want it sticking out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and screw it to the bottom, and then also you can see these are where I have the double-sided tape at, so I'm hoping that that'll be enough. That one's most likely not gonna hit anything, or I guess it probably will, even though it's only an inch, it'll probably hit, but I think 3 screws and double tape will keep it enough on there that I won't have to worry about it. So I'm gonna go for that, and hopefully that'll be nice and easy, straightforward. Alright, I went ahead and wrapped them carbon fiber. So the first one went on, and I'm doing the same kind of thing here. 3 pieces of double-sided and 3 screws there. So it's kind of hard to film and mount it at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and mount this one, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, I also went ahead and plasti dipped these. I didn't have enough wrap, of course, to get them done, but basically I measured like 1 3/4 inches right here, and matched it all the way down to the end. So like right there in the middle is about 2 inches, but I just used those same self-tapping screws and put like 4 in this first piece and then 3 in the second piece. But it definitely makes the car look different. You can't really see it that well on camera, but I'm like really excited about that. I've always wanted a set of these on my car and couldn't find any, so I made some, obviously. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know most of the time it's just a lot of talking and everything, but finally got something cool done. Car's running again, so stay tuned for the next video, and thanks for watching.